Hola, bonjour, merhaba, konnichi, wagwan. Hello, big up all my LA people, yeah? But you know who it is, people? It's Arsenal's realist. I want to thank everybody for being here, everybody in the chat, and also my GoFundMe link is in the description. And I had a couple donations. Big up Certified Beast, my previous donator, and he's a loyal donator. And yeah, the content isn't for people who donate, it's for everybody. Every viewer, subscriber, Arsenal fan, football fan, and comedy fan, and anyone. But the donation, like I said, everyone's got a goal. Imagine, blood. I know we all heard, bruv, I want to go full time. And that's what we're working towards. But today, actually got a saucy little video for you people. I've got some top footballing conspiracies that I'm gonna come up with. I've put studying in, I've put work in. I'm not just gonna freestyle. But before I go into that and talk about some, like I said, the top footballing conspiracies that have been reported in papers and everything, I'll go over them. I want to talk about the main one. And the main one, obviously, being people. Look, I'm going to go in the comments in a sec, but I want to give a brief outlay of my outlook. And I've waited. It's been a lockdown's come, a lockdown's gone. Months has come and gone. I've watched people I know for 8, 9 years, 10 years. I've known some people, and I've watched the lockdown come and it exposed their mental weakness and it's changed people's characters. It started, people was worried about toilet paper. Then they was worried about, to the point where I've watched people change as human beings, to the point where, listen, there's some people that don't buy nothing. There's some people that buy everything. And I'm not talking about items. I'm talking about mindsets, psyches, and belief systems. There's some I have seen, and I don't want to say this, but I feel like a woman's mind has been attacked lately, blood, in the history of fucking civilization. Men are just as fucked as well. But I had a few women in my life, and I just watched the lockdown come, and I watch people have, I know people with grand delusion, schizophrenia, fucking, and the main one is, what's the word when you tell a lie and you believe it, bro? You lie so long, it's like grand sociopathic lying delusion. But either way, a lockdown come, a lockdown went. It's gone from shops being busted in and packed. You can go out, you can meet people, at a bus stop, at a park, at a shopping centre. We've been ripped apart from each other. Listen, you go back a million years ago, there wasn't no Africa and England and Turkey and Palestine. There were different names, blood. You go farther back, the areas get bigger, Mesopotamia, this and that, to a point where you must reverse all the way back and it was one world, blood. Slowly, divisions have been in place, yeah? And maybe it starts with continents first. Boom, boom, boom. Then countries within the continents, then towns within the country, then capitals within the towns, then streets, then houses, then gardens, then fences. We've got to a point where it's ultimate division. And it's not about everyone having their own space, believe me, because there's enough space on this earth for every single person to own 6 acres. 6 fucking acres each for all 7, 8 billion people. We've not divided it up equally. So we got to a point where we thought the division's at its max. You got your house, you got your street. In certain places in America, if you go on the next man's property, you can kill him, no questions asked. But a lockdown's come, and we saw little certain types of areas of our life be affected that we never knew. From people, the food you're going to eat, from your income, from your job capability to look for a new job. For a young man's life now and woman's life, it's fucked up, bruv. There is no future at this point in time because nothing's progressing, only for the people with the dollar. If you got money, you can go and buy a box in Wembley and watch a game. If you've got money, you can go to this country, that country, pay all of these little extra things. You've lost your job, you've got no money. Money's paving the way for people to live a normal life. Now, for people like you and me who are normal, we rely not wholeheartedly. You may not even know this. This is the sad thing. You may not even know it, but we rely. When I say fucking rely on each other, even if you're like me, a miserable cunt who don't want to mix with nobody because everyone's a backstabbing cunt pagan, and you end up just doing your business, and that's it. That's how my life's ended up. A couple little friends that I do see, I'm not going to lie, but I've cut everyone off because everyone's a pagan, and that's what life will do to many people. But what you don't realize is throughout this life is you rely on people, you rely on social events, you rely on that group of people at the bus stop, in when you're shopping up and you're talking and you go out for dinner and you go out for a restaurant and you're eating and the people next to you are right cunts. But the next time you go out, it's a beautiful couple and you have a nice conversation and you might be 20 and the guy might be 70 and you connect like that and have a brilliant convo. You could be black, he could be white, you could be white, he could be white. I'm saying you will go home like, fucking, I won't meet him again, but what a convo. It gives you a serotonin, an endorphin boost, an adrenaline boost that you're not even aware of. Socializing with people, and we have bad encounters as well. And these bad encounters guide and shape our psyche for future references. Not to get into these scenarios again. Do you know what? I don't like that restaurant. Do you know what? I don't like this area. All of this. So we fast forward, and we say, well, I say, listen, it's all good screaming about, oh, George Bush is a this. Oh, Osama bin Laden that. Oh, Tony Blair sent us into the country. Yes, all these things. There's valuable, valid statements. But you know what? It gets to a point where you've got to say, do you know what? You've said these names a lot. I can say George Bush a lot. I know that name now. I know Tony Blair. And we went into a little new phase where a few new words started popping up lately. Not that Bill Gates is new, but George Soros was a new name to me 6 months ago, 7 months ago. I didn't know who he was. We're hearing words of adrenochrome, an adrenaline blood-based medicine. We're hearing about 10,000 children go missing every year. Yeah, these ain't zoots or 8 balls. Yeah, these are children. Every child case should have a penultimate ending. We're only just finding out there's huge secrets around the world with an Epstein Island, a Lolita Express, a COVID. When we go into Epstein Island, listen, I'm getting back to football. Trust me, this is about football. I'm about to get into it, but bear with me because I want to tell you one thing to just make everybody feel something here. Everybody knows about Jeffrey Epstein and the stuff. If you don't, watch a little bit on Netflix. It will scratch the surface of what was going on. Now, he had a wife / right-hand man or woman. Her name was Ghislaine Maxwell. Her father was Robert Maxwell, head of the newspaper, the editor. He robbed the pension for 500 million. He got killed on his boat by alleged Mossad agents. Mossad is like saying Israeli agents. That's their name in Israel. So they say Israeli agents. And they work in tandem with America and England. But what I'm trying to say to you is, Bill Gates, who is his biggest funder when he done Event 201 leading on to the contagion, which we've all gone through the lockdown? It was not Jeffrey Epstein. His right-hand man was Ghislaine Maxwell. Her sister is called Isabel Maxwell. So Isabel Maxwell and Bill Gates are the people who funded this thing. So listen to what I'm saying to you. Bill Gates, Isabel Maxwell, Ghislaine Maxwell, Jeffrey Epstein. That's the link, one person away. So these people are involved more than one thing. Go and find out who the woman's sister is, and you'll find out she is involved in the World Health Organization, which is dealing with us right now. They was involved in Event 201. So when you're hearing the big story, Ghislaine Maxwell, Jeffrey Epstein, in a way, they're involved in this, what we're going through right now. And that brings me forward to attacking a certain part of the mind. I don't know what part it is. Is it the hippocampus? Is it the pineal gland? Is it in your temple, the left side, the right side? All I can say to you is there's been huge gatherings. There's been Black Lives Matter, which has been funded by George Soros, a bit like the Black Panthers. At one point, everything usually at one point is original, but it's very easy to get controlled by manipulating powers and gone. And I can officially say Black Lives Matter is a bad weapon that's being used now. I can say that with no fear of a comment or what anybody says, because I'm just a point in this world. One little point and precision, and that's my opinion, and I know it's fact. That's cool. But a certain part of the mind is getting attacked right now. And the part is, there's been protests for Black Lives Matter. There's actually been protests around the world for Greenpeace at the moment. There's been gatherings of hundreds of thousands of people for Catholic ceremonies, religious ceremonies. There's been certain countries that have completely said no to the lockdown. And we're seeing cases go down all over the place or whatever. But I'm not going to talk about this too long because I don't want to get my channel shut down. But what I'm trying to say is, we're all focusing on this and that and that and this. Is it not time that we say fans are back in the stadium? Because don't forget, it's in England, Arteta got contagion, and following that, the whole world followed suit, or England, and everything systematically it shut down to the point where everything was locked. So could football, and I don't care about who's at the top of the pyramid. I don't care about your Gillanes and your Jeff. I'm saying fuck everyone. The same way you stopped it. Could football be? Listen, there has to come to a point where people say fuck this shit, mate, and they're coming for people's kids' blood, yeah, and that's the only thing that's going to trigger someone. So can football be the light in this beacon? Can we say, do you know what? Can someone somewhere at the top of this faction say, do you know what? Fuck this other thing. Let's get fans back in the ting. Yeah. There's so many pros to do it, so many positives for championship clubs, the money that's generated. On top of it, it's about the psyche. There's a difference between the Premier League being normal and then us protesting and not going. That's the difference to going to an Arsenal game. Everybody not being able to go to games now is attacking the social part of the mind. And people are becoming absolutely, no one's even mentioned it. I've waited for weeks, to see who's going to do it. Some people are shook to talk about it, because if you say you don't believe in something, you're like, you're a dickhead. But what I'm trying to say is, fuck this shit, bro. The world's going in a disgusting way. Who wants to live in a world where their kids can't go to a football game, blood? Who wants to live in that kind of fucking world, bruv? Yeah? There's mosquitoes out there, the Black Plague, Zika virus, Ebola, all these things. At the end of the day, it's clear where there's a money thing going on. Things have been blown out of proportion. So, and this is talking to someone who's been crazy ill, I want football to be the shining light. I want football to be the shining light that says, do you know what, fuck it, let's get the same way a protest happened and nobody got ill, the same way this happened, that happened, the same way there's been no footprint. I want football to say, let's do it, and it will open the doors again and get shit back cracking, if you ask me, because unless we're in exactly what my man says, a totalitarian tiptoe state now. We're tiptoeing into this so slowly, into a new way of life. You can't even believe it. I went to the bank today. It was a nightmare. There's something going on that we're not overseeing, and it is crept in on the sports stages and football, and it's a big deal. It is a big deal. I'm going to read a couple comments or two, and then I've got some football conspiracies we're going to go into. But before I do, what do you not think about this? Is it a safety issue? Is it better off? Am I completely wrong? Tell me. Is it time do we just keep doing this because we don't want to cough on each other? Is that what we're actually saying? That we're too ill to be in a stadium together? It's madness. Big up. Miss Melina. Chris McCall, bro. Thought you might be homeless or something. Oh, yeah. Where's Chris? Because I take him on the journey. Oh, shit. There's a lot of comments. So we're going to start from here then. Kevin said something about someone's the greatest. Don't ever talk about no one's the greatest on my channel, blood, because you'll get dashed out the chat like you did. Chris Smith, cool, bro. Miss Melina, big up everybody. Big up yourself, Mel. It's used to divide us. It's been infiltrated. The best word to say is infiltration. It's what happened to the Black Panthers, bro. The Black Panthers got infiltrated. But bare things get infiltrated. Don Juan. Big up my Josh. You said you had me chicken and a salad, blood. My G, burger and the salad. Arsenal's winning this. Nice one. You see that we're all just pieces of the same thing. Oh, come on, Paul. We know this, bro. We know this, bro. That's why I don't like it when people judge me. We talk about how we talk, where we come from. We act. I've got a chameleon personality. I will adapt to who I'm talking to, but I can't help what comes out. It's natural. KO, Robbie about to file for bankruptcy in 6 months. Death row records done. Optimus Prime, they're also pushing down legit views, various genders, and forcing teaching and brainwashing it to innocent children who aren't mature enough to understand. I hear you, Optimus. I hear you all, and I know the truth. George Soros, bro. Listen, from when I tell someone to look into him and what he invests, it's not a secret he's invested into Black Lives Matter. Then you go and find out what. Anyway, it's all good. We know the truth. F troops, good riddance. Big up yourself, certified. My Donny Wonny dingy. Oh yeah, I've got some good conspiracies coming up though. You lot are gonna laugh, blood. These are certified shits. This video might end up being long. Hey Arsenal 942, the realist army, right? KO. I'm not gonna lie, bruv. I am better, but I'm still not one teller. But the video's coming, bruv. It's coming, bro. Troops is the topic. Yeah, good riddance to troops. Oh, bro, we ain't going nowhere. There's going to be bare camera to camera videos going on through them. You think Robbie's going to give up the chance to expand? In America, LDN Guna, fair play to troops. Chat shit about drugs and still got to deal with FIFA. Oh, do you know what, bruv? We have to be real people. He rid the wave, he did this, but he wasn't the person who pushed Wenger out. He did jump on the wagon. I've always said it, but he didn't start the wagon. I'm just being real on what I see. He did not start the wagon, and now he's ended up making a bit of money. And I probably guarantee he's going to live a good life with his family. So it's not about hating, but let's do the right thing for Arsenal, bruv. Arsenal 942, KLAR coming with the takeover. My big G, big up KL2 100, bro. There's no realist about KL, bro. The only troops I recognise is the Arsenal realist army troopers. Realist been watching David, and I swear to you on my soul, Don One, none of that I've referred to you from David. I haven't watched David Icke for years, 5-6 years. But when I did, it was when he done the London Reels. But obviously, the totalitarian tiptoe is his words, so I won't deny it. But you got to use words, blood. You got to do it right, yeah. And everyone, Van Gogh done madnesses, yeah. Everyone says Albert Einstein's a genius. When he was alive, blood, 99% of his work got buoyed off. Yeah, Shakespeare was a dickhead when he was alive. They love it. Every genius or smart person, should I say, is going to come out with a little bit of non-fact because it's part of painting the picture, blood. So it's down to you what you take. Good evening, realist, iconoclast, my brother. Hope you're good. It's all bullets there. We can't go out. We can't meet people. We can't pay by cash. My local Gregs only want people to buy a card. People can't. Hey, I hear you, bro, and I'm not gonna lie. I've been mad ill, bro, since it started. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know. My channel's been fucking gone, so I can't refer to it. But I started feeling ill, blood. Or not. I started feeling not right. My girl started moving mad. My girl changed, blood. It's like someone pressed a button and her whole electric energy. She changed as a person. She didn't even look the same, blood. I had to dash her away, blood. Butters cunt. Paul Myers, remote viewers, 20 at this stage, said it's released on purpose. They should just realise Zika and will be wiped. At the end of the day, bruv, it's got me. Everyone's like, someone invented a 2-2. Oh my God, look at this gun. It's a 2-2. Yeah, but blood, the 4-5's been invented from 50 years ago. I don't know what the big deal is. That's my best analogy. Don't talk about a 2-2 when we've had Gatling guns for years. There's diseases on this planet that will lick your clerk down. There's places of the Congo jungle that have legitimately not been explored. They're like, blood, if we go in there like 6 meters, you'll get lenged. You will get lenged. And I know that, blood. They just found another turtle on the Galapagos a month ago, blood, yeah? What else is going on? There's a fighter from the UFC or Bellator or one of them things. He builds wells for either the Papua New Guinea tribe or the Pygmies, one of the two. They call pygmy them. And he goes out there regularly building wells, and he keeps getting ill now, mad ill. They don't know what it is, but they're saying he could have an unknown parasite, unknown to the human earth, blood, in his brain, blood. So they don't even know what he's going to do. All he knows is every time he touches his weights now, he's fucked. So there's unknown shit on this world, blood. Oh, big up Simon Hill, my Donny. Big up man like Taib. How you not going to be about Taib for so long, my G? Satan's run this world. They don't run it, they infiltrated it, blood. But you're right. Infiltration. I like to use that word because if you say run it, that means there's no hope. Every single person at the top, if your auntie's auntie gets a job and gets high up, she's the devil now. I don't believe that. What I believe is it's been heavily infiltrated in a Masonic handshake secret society way. And that makes sense, blood. And it's got big to the point now where there's probably more of them than the people in there trying to do right. Hey, realist, big up yourself, David Cunningham. I'm eating leftover chicken from the dinner, so I'm going to have porridge later, blood. I'm on a healthy thing today. What did I have for dinner today? I have a salad, blood. I get bare the salad, I chop it up, squeeze a bit of lemon over it. I get some chicken, cold chicken, chop it up. I bang beetroot in it. I bang garlic and pickle in it. I bang black olive, green olive. What else did I put in it? That was it. But I know none of that goes together. But I ain't got time to make things right. I need to get healthy now. So I just mix it all up and eat it, blood. It tasted mad. But I'm doing it again tomorrow. I'm in the district. It's peak. Chris Smith, for those who don't know, he's my traveller. He's on the road always. And today he's in the Peak District and at his peak. It's an LGBTQI, for fuck's sake, says Optimus Prime. Big up K9 collar with a little mini in that. Watch Yuri Benzimov videos. He was an ex-KGB turned defector. Okay. He warned America there will be a subversion. He referred to the communist Marxist movement. Interesting. I've got to try and remember the name. Yuri Bezmenov. It's not the brother who bent spoons, is it, blood? That brother's name was Yuri, bruv. David Cunningham. Why are BLM members burning and looting in the streets? For real, it's going off in America. They've been infiltrated, blood. But I can't talk about something I don't know. That's not fair of me to talk about America. I'm not there, so I should fix up. Yeah, no, it's a division, a statement of lives matter. Lives matter. Lives matter, innit? Troops is coming to New York. Troops is going to play. Josh. BML isn't division. Can you do a little bit? I asked you last time, Josh. I beg you, look into George Soros, brother. Please, blood. You are younger than me. So, not that means anything. But I would never. I only learned about this brother a year or two ago, and I'm a big man. So if you're 17, 18, 19, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, which I know you're younger than that, blood, you'll be doing yourself a fucking privilege to know sooner than most men did at their age. But please, let's not talk about Black Lives Matter until you know about this brother, blood. Let's stop talking about it now. Josh B, read what their actual aim is. No problem, mate. I'm steady in the war room. We got this. Safe. I just didn't want you to think I disrespected it, Kale. Blood, the illness that I got, blood. Even right now, like, it's not the same. I'm not the same. Like, it's like the same illness that I had is here, but it's like 2% pain. It was 100. I feel like, yeah, but I'm getting it. Fuck that, says Josh B. BML should be respected. They want to get rid of the police and cause anarchy. No. Let's get off this topic now. Soros is a cunt. Big up yourself, Josh, but let's allow this one. Don't chat, probably. I'm just going to try and... Yeah, there we go. That guy, D. Any genius back in the day was deemed to have mental issues. And it's real. Do you know what? I did watch a little documentary of Van Gogh, the brother who done the paintings and had all the mechanical... He drawed pictures how to make stuff. Blood. It's amazing, blood. Like... It just makes you think, who did he know? I tend to think maybe it's not a vision. They knew the powers that be then. Get me? The same people we talk about who infiltrate, they knew them then. But yeah, they do deem to be mental, blood. They do. This is what I always feel like. I've got genius in me, but I don't know how to express it. I don't know what to do, blood. I just walk around talking, doing this and that, but like, no one's ever tasked me. You know what I'm saying? And that's what the key is. And everyone feels like that, but what can you do, blood? Go and do science and maths. Go and work in Tesco. Go and fucking... What are you going to do? Big up, hey, one day you should share your Spotify playlist with the army. Yeah, 100%. I was meant to do that a while ago, and then everything got on top in it. Peak. Even, look how fucked these bastards are now, yeah, blood. If you want to get healthy, then you can buy a drink. Look how big it is. Look at this drink. This drink will make you better, apparently, bro. I bet this was killing me, bro. There you go. That's a quid down drain. Just like that, bro. You fuck that out in one go. I hear you, Josh. I hear you. Do you know what I think? I think America's so much more divided than England. So it is two different things where I think if you was the hot blood, if I've seen any of my friends getting shot dead by police more than once, listen, bro, I'm going to be passionate as well. I don't even want to hear no infiltration. All I want is revenge. All I want is to make my voice heard. And I would be that. I'm from Palestine, blood. I know the deal. But I have to take it on a higher level now. I ain't giving fuck this George brother, bro. Fuck this George Soros brother. Big up, Josh. How you doing, brother? Good. That's what we like. I'm gonna start avoiding them ones now, people. Just because we'll do a video about it one day if you want. We'll get the topic cracking. But I don't want to offend no one, blood. Madness. Chris Smith. Hey, are those smart people? Tesla. El Beta E. Who's that one? El Beta E. Someone tell me what he did, blood. El Beta Was that? That's not the atom bomb, brother, is it? Mozart. And you said they got their work from dreams. Mad, innit, blood? Visions. Oh, I was about to say a mad story then, blood, but I can't, blood. I'll tell you one day. You don't say I'm mad, but I used to see shit, bro. I'll tell you one day when I'm danked. Miss Medina, I hope you're good. Yeah, I hope you're good, Mel. Go and check out Mel's channel as well. She's an artist. She's cool. I think people are just stressed, and stress does mad shit to people. I honestly think that is part of it, but I think they got infiltrated. I reckon if it was people at the core of beer that does matter that was really about it would be much better movement. George Soros fucked it. Professor Love from Seal Channel losing another performance circus animal across the pond. Don Donut will be recruiting new blood soon. Watch. Calls. Big up Tayyip. How you doing? Yo, read this. I'm getting tired for no reason. You just, yeah, diet, this, that, God knows. But like you said, I said, sorry, there's something going on, bruv. By the say, this is in America I'm talking about. Josh B, the co-founder of BMM, admits the Marxist. I can't do it because I blocked his. Sorry, K9 Cooley, but I'm skipping them ones now. And if I skip one, if I was to read yours, it's like I'm only giving one side of the debate. Let's get off that one because I think it can really offend people if they don't. If you don't know the top what's going on with the Soros, and it's not just him, but the movements that he's invested in over 20. If you don't know, it can be pretty. Do you know what I mean? It's a debate I like to have in someone's face better because you can talk properly. How are you doing, deluded Kevin? Kevin's still here on a bit. I like big up Kevin, though. Josh, I agree with the respect statement. Absolutely. At the end of the day, if there's all different colours everywhere and then one group gets it more, then they should get they should be able to state their grievance. But they haven't stated their grievance. George Soros has got involved and he's changed everything. But let's stop it now. Stop it. Stop talking. Big up IR and the army. Hope we all are well. Hi, Empress M. Big up Melly Willy Ding Dong. No, it's more complicated than that. Big up everyone. How you doing? Oh, we're flying with comments today, though. I love it. I'm going to get in to a couple of them conspiracy theories in a sec. I've got them loaded up already. IR, do you believe the emergence of... Oh, bruh, there's all sorts of shit like that, innit? Josh B, great logic, bro. There are many, many cunts involved, but I am respecting the statement about lives matter. I hear you, bro. Can't you say black people matter, though? Why does it have... Do you see what I'm saying? Statements and this and that. There's reasons why, bruv. Tayyip is saying it is something like that, man. Ask Lee if he's getting pissed the other day and he put up a beer to... Uri Geller bent the spoon. Yeah, that's it. Uri Geller tried it. Man said he's the man. And he bent the spoon. He can mix his porridge with no hands, blood. Paul, I agree. Josh. Oh, come on. Now it now, people. That's it now. Done with that topic. I'm always camping. How are you doing, Simon? What a channel called Officer Tatum talks so much sense. Just came from the England match. Holy fuck. That dissolved my soul. Am I a snake in his boots? Is it? Yeah, I can't even watch it, but I can only watch them. It has to matter. Competitions. I can't watch dead country games. They're whack, bruv. I watched him in ABL. Tayyip. Big up, David. So if I've missed any comments, people, I haven't meant to. I'm trying to do them all in line. Gavin Harwood. Big up yourself, Gavin. Read this. I'm 15, almost 16. See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? I couldn't even expect you to have as you got the right amount of knowledge you should have at your age. But keep going. And I'm not in America, don't forget. You're my life and your life. We got two different perspectives, bro. And all you got to know is I support you. So I'm saying as a person. And that's that. That's what I want the messages to be for everyone. Arkan and class. Hey, Arsenal. Yeah. Okay, read this. Can you read me a bedtime story that England made me? Do you know what? I'm going to jump into the conspiracies now. I was going to start off with a certain one, but I've been asked for an England one, and it just so happens that I have had that prepared. Well, not an England one, actually. I lied. It's not an England one. Everything's fucked now. But blood, we're gonna go now. I've done some searching here, there, and everywhere, and it's only small little stories I found, but they're absolute real. So anything I say to you, write it down and go check it yourself, and you'll find stories of this on the internet. But listen to this. This is the headline. Messi and Iniesta send coded message to Syrian militia. Yeah, this is true. Check this. Not true. It's alleged. You might imagine Lionel Messi become Barcelona's all-time record goal scorer was the most astonishing thing to come out of the 2012 Clasico with Real Madrid. You would be wrong. It was during the game claimed Syrian state television that Lionel Messi and friends sent a coded message to rebels in the war-torn Middle Eastern country revealing the best way to smuggle guns into Syria via all the pretty passing patterns. Here we see the first stage where arms are loaded from Lebanon, began the report on Al Dunya TV, completed with graphics showing a map of Syria and a passing move between Messi and Iniesta and Pedro. Bro, are you not hearing this? Yeah. So what they're saying is, I'll do the next one in a sec, but that's true. Let me go right down to the bottom now. Read this. Wait. Read this. Conspiracies. You've been chatting to Eddie Bravo. This theory is funny. It's real talk as well. They're saying that Messi, Iniesta, and Pedro in 2012 passed the ball in the exact line of the route in Syria where they smuggle the guns in. Bro, so don't ever just believe any conspiracy, bro. Because if they did, that's fucking harder than winning Champions League. Can you imagine? Not only do you got to win the Champions League, you got to score it on the gun route, blood. You got to draw a map with the ball. Type it in when you're later on your own time, and you're going to see that that's true. I'm just seeing if any comments come in. No comments have come in, so I'm going to carry on. But that is a real fucking... Can you even call that a conspiracy, for fuck's sake? Mate, you know Messi sending Morse code messages by blinking to get the lizard-human hybrids to bring him some Vimto in the... It's mad. It's mad what some people do, bruv. Damn, Messi is a killer. What are you saying? He's literally a killer. He's a killer. No, bro, that's BS. It is BS, but it's a true story. I'm telling you, it's a true story. Someone for Al Dunya TV writ it, linked up the passing and done a story. I'm not telling, listen, it's conspiracies. I'm not saying this is true because the things I'm about to read are mad. But we're going to go to the next one now. Oh, wait. Oh, here we go. Now, the 1958 World Cup never happened. That's the title of this one. Conspiracy 58, a film released in 2002, claimed the 1958 World Cup took place in Los Angeles recording studio, not Sweden, as part of a CIA experiment to test the power of the televised propaganda. The proof? Suspicious buildings in the background of the games, doctored photos of boots and players' shadows that couldn't have been produced by Scandinavian summertime sun. But as the credits rolled, a statement revealed the director, Johan Lofstad's film was an attempt to explore the pitfalls of history revisionism, explaining Holocaust denial, and everyone had been in on it. Are you hearing that? The film's spelled Konspiration, and then the number's 58. But that's the World Cup when, obviously, was it Pele? Yeah, there's pictures here. Pele was part of the Brazilian team. But again, that's another conspiracy that got dropped out. The World Cup didn't happen, apparently, when Brazil won it in Sweden. It was all in the studio. And then when they got this, there's always things to add to it. There's like that building ain't even there. These boots have been edited. Why are all these pictures dodgy? It's a little bit of banter, is what I say. Bro, Messi's the GOAT. Literally, bro, he's dumping them. I could have clocked one. Well, Ozil's gone pear-shaped. Must have got the code wrong. Do you know what I'm saying? You got the wrong country, bro. Too many conspiracies. Big up yourself, Cisco. David Cunningham, what do you think about our transfer activities so far? They're bad. Respect to the name, D10S. Who's D10S? Messi has a dungeon where he raises cats for sport, and if they lose, they're turned into dogs by gouging their haircut from the heads of a fucking hell. AI, it must be tough. You are in the firing line all day. All that negative energy aimed at you from those nasty places. We got to send you positive healing vibes. Too many false prophets. Peace, bro. Yeah, I know, bro. All closing the channel down, this and that. They hate on AI, but you can't stop, man. They can only flip flop. You know what I'm saying? We are living in a hologram realist. I like that conspiracy theory. All right. Well, what I'll do is let me click that so I know where I am, and I'll carry on with the next one. Wenger. This one says Arsene Wenger signs Dennis Bergkamp from Japan. Unveiled as an Arsenal player in May 1995, Dennis Bergkamp was the signing who helped Arsenal shed the boring image and morph into something easier on the eye. New Gunners manager Bruce Royce claimed, I hope that Dennis's arrival shows all supporters that Arsenal are planning an ambitious future for themselves. That's assuming, of course, that Bruce actually had any involvement in Bergkamp's arrival whatsoever. It's since emerged that none other than Arsene Wenger, then Grumpus 8 manager, advised the Gunners to bring the Dutchman to Highbury. Does that mean Wenger was already de facto Arsenal boss before he officially took charge a year later? Quite possible. Now, that's more or less of a conspiracy than facts, that one. But if you don't like, I'm reading it again. Let me read it again for you, John. Arsene Wenger signs Bergkamp from Japan. That's the conspiracy title. Unveiled as Arsenal's player in May 1995, Bergkamp was the signing who helped Arsenal shed the boring image and morph into something easier on the eye. New Gunners manager Bruce Royce claimed, I hope that Dennis's arrival shows all supporters that Arsenal are planning an ambitious future for themselves. That's assuming, of course, that he actually had any involvement in Bergkamp's arrival. It's since emerged that none other than Wenger, then Grampus 8 manager in wherever he was, advised the Gunners to bring the Dutchman to Highbury. Does that mean Wenger was already de facto Arsenal boss before he took charge? That's one. Sorry, bro. It means gone in Spanish. It's since Messi is number 10. Chelsea have done a madness in this window. The transfers are terrible because of Ozil. Conspiracy hour with realists. Get your zoot sticks and tinfoil hats ready. You sheep will wake up or be woke. So sorry, people. I know I'm avoiding it, but I've planned my little thing. And if I go down talking about transfers, I'm not going to be able to get none of this said. I'll do a transfer one tomorrow. No questions yesterday, blood, and they're all coming in. Now man's talking about a Connie Wonnie Ding Dong. Now, here's another one. These are all certified as well, people. You can look into it. Eric Cantona signed to sell shirts. Joel Cantona, that is. So, that's the headline. Having spent most of his football career underachieving at an assortment of French clubs, defender Joel Cantona, younger sibling of Manchester United's Eric, proceeded to rock up at both Stockport and Peterborough for trials in 1993. While his more famous sibling strutted his stuff at Old Trafford, sadly, Joel failed to make his mark in England. Peterborough supporters suggested he'd been brought so that their commercial department could shift a few club shirts with Cantona emblazoned on the back. Unfortunately for Posh, no sooner had the shirts been made up than Joel headed back across the channel without making a single first team appearance. So you're seeing that. Just because he had the name Cantona, he got bought to sell shirts in the window, and then they sold him before the season even started. They called it a conspiracy because you can't admit it, but you know that's actually what happened. Let's just see if anyone's hearing this. Also, what's your take on the rumours that Wenger was really just several squirrels in a meat suit? I'm learning so much from this squid, man. Wenger wasn't a conspiracy. Roach tried to sign 60-year-old players. The Bulls said no to all of them. Ramsey conspiracy. On a real note, I'm buzzing. Everton have made some naughty signings. Too already familiar with Carlos. Yeah. It's good for the Premier League as well to see. I do like to see Rodriguez play. I'm not going to lie. Back out again. But we're going to carry on, people. Let me get back up so I know where we were. Gonna carry on so I can go because I've got the preparation for all of these, so I want to read a few of them out at least. Maybe I'll save it for another day. It seems like we want to talk about transfers today. All right, let's go back one. Some of these ain't interesting as well, people, but it's not easy to find the conspiracies for football. This one, the headline's called Argentina Spiked Brazil's Drink. Yeah? Listen, a World Cup game between Brazil and Argentina is always going to be laced with hatred, passion, and no little flair. But tranquilizers? Really? That's what Selecico left-back Branco is convinced happened after Argentino physio Miguel Di Lorenzo, while attending to a stricken player, gave him a water bottle. 2 days later, Branco complained of feeling dizzy and sick after drinking from what he believed to be tranquilizer-laced water, intended just for him. In 2005, Diego Maradona implied the story's truth in a TV interview. Look, I'm not saying it didn't happen. That's what he said. Quote, signed coach Carlos Bilardo soon after his face contorting and changing shapes as if he was trying not to smile. Football had its own Watergate, Argentina gate. Anyone heard about that? Argentina trying to poison, successfully hitting them. It must have been ketamine. If this ain't is tranquilizer, bruv, they must have got hit with a ket or the meow meow. How good Eddie can be. Everton are doing great business. What about the Simpsons predictions? I lie, they predict everything in the end. But yeah, thoughts on troops leaving AFTV? Nope. Jewish is going Newcastle 15. No, I'm staying on my conspiracies. The only conspiracy I think this real way is JFK. I know it's oddly, but fuck, when you're off your nut and fall down a void, Googling it. No, that's not a conspiracy. That's guaranteed. Lee Harvey Osborne didn't shoot him, bro. He said he was a patsy, and an Italian brother popped out on the street on camera and killed. Guaranteed he didn't do. It's already been said. Barry Seal and the pilot, CIA pilot, people have took responsibility for that off camera. Oh, look, here we go. Professor Love from CIA supplying guns to Mexico, tell rich people smuggling drugs, following the money. That's why we have prohibitions. That's great. Yeah, brilliant. That's true. I bullet. Big up, Professor. Icon class 1. If you're going to talk about Arsenal transfers, it can be covered in a few words. We are being conned again. Done. There you go. Covered it. It's all gone. Thoughts on ghost goal from 0405 between Chelsea and Liverpool. I'll have to have a look at that one. Let me keep that up. But let me keep going to the next one. Do you know what? I won't do it. I've got to do it, though, because this is what people do. I get a green screen. They get a green screen. I do bro, I swear to God, go back a year. People was not doing Q&As like this. I swear to you. Everyone does it now and talks to their people. I hold the newspaper up. Hugh is holding the newspaper up now. I put formations in. Sonny puts formations. These men are cats. So I've started this, and if I don't do it all, they'll fucking do it. The little cocksuckers, blood. Highfield Roads, 15 minutes of shame. This is the next one. While the Sex Pistols filled May 1977 by plotting the overthrow of one of the fascist regimes, Sunderland fans directed their ire towards Coventry chairman Jimmy Hill instead. With the Black Cats, Sky Blue and Bristol City fighting to avoid relegation on the final day of the season, the latter two met at Highfield Road at a match that was delayed by 15 minutes because of crowd congestion. As soon as the final whistle blew on Sunderland's 2-0 defeat by Everton, meaning Coventry and Bristol City 2-2 draw would see both teams survive, the situation was immediately announced over the tannoy. Q. 22 revealed players, including a 15-minute of keep ball. So, in order, Sunderland and Everton had the 2-0, it got announced, and Coventry and Bristol decided for 15 minutes to not tackle each other, to not do nothing, just pass the ball, blood. And that's what they did. So like I said, some of these conspiracies are really out there and stupid, but some just can't be proved factually, but everybody knows it happened. So let's go into a couple comments or two. You do watch-alongs. AFTV do what? Oh my God, CJ. They weren't even doing watch-alongs before I did. Thank you very much, bro. Thank you. They started reacting to their own fucking fan cams as well. People think I'm joking when I say it. I should have had 100,000 subs, but they've shut me down twice. Blood, it's lucky I'll do my own thing in this life, but blood. Yeah. Brilliant. I love that one, CJ. Man United have bought VAR. Fact, no conspiracy. True, bro. Arsenal out here, budget shopping again. I also like Libya selling guns to the Protestants and Catholics. No, I don't like no one selling guns, but I don't like no one getting hurt. Do you think Messi is controlled by Barca or for Barca? Oh, 1 sec. I'm getting a hiccup. Blood's hurting. You do watch-alongs, they do watch-alongs. Do you know what I'm saying? We got yourself CJ, Quasi Paz. All right, realist. Hey, it's a joke. This no fans ever carry on. Do you know what I'm saying? We need fans back in the stadium. We need fans back in society, to be honest. We need stuff to go back to normal. It's getting a bit silly, but yeah, what can you do, bruv? The game, people don't seem to be waking up. LDN, there is a twist coming. Buying party means we will lose someone we need. So true. Snake, you are right about Gaddafi. What do you think Burkham's conspiracy on never flying in planes? No conspiracy, he's real, bruv. That shit's scary, blood. Paz, I know, man. Destroyed my country. Fucking hell. Sorry to write your comment off there, blood, because you said I like guns. Seems like it was a good one. Yeah, big up yourself. Mostly likely, yeah. English government fears a Catholic uprising and sectarian violence in cities like Liverpool becoming like Northern Ireland. Religion is a bit naughty in it though, blood. Everyone's very confident of this thing they don't know. 1 sec. Let's go to the next one. Next one. Champagne and naked girls. Johan Cruyff. That's what it's called. Few deny there was a naked pool party comprising the Dutch squad that had just reached the 1974 World Cup finals and a bevy of German beauties. Speaks to the wife of any players and they'll say, my husband wasn't there. German tabloid Bild ran the story the day before the final against the host under the sensational headline, Cruyff, champagne and naked girls. Most accept that Johan Cruyff wasn't there, but his attempts to placate his furious wife lasted long into the night. The day after the story was printed, he played like a dish rag, according to his brother Henny. The Netherlands lost the final 2-1. Yeah, the media strikes again. Chill, my guy. I don't care. Preach. Yeah, no, I should have read it though. I just saw a gun and didn't. Gaddafi held the area on lock. A lot of people held them areas on lock. It's all good killing the leader. So you can put your elected leader in and then you can do the regime you want. But now look what's going on. And another thing, brothers, all the terrorists taking a break from lockdown. Is that what they're saying? There's not been one fucking attack since lockdown, blood. So are the terrorists in on it as well? Blood. It's almost like the same people who have organised the lockdown organised the terrorist attacks. Because there's not been one attack, blood. How can there not be, blood? Are they waiting for the lockdown to stop? They're like, bro, we're going to kill you. We don't care about life. But you know what? We're going to respect the 2-meter lockdown, blood. The world's fucked. Let's all get on a chiller vibe. A lie? Do you know what? Chiller, gorilla, squilla. You know what? I'm going to have steak and kidney beans for dinner. I'll say. Man's got to put a comment up to hide the abuse. I hope you're enjoying the conspiracies, though. Real talk. I'm actually enjoying doing it. Live watch-alongs of big matches. Arsenal Spurs, Arsenal United. Bring the most views where hopefully you can increase subscribers. Champions League final brought in upwards of 100k views. Champions League final. What, on my channel? No, it didn't, blood. You're chatting. Did it? No, it didn't. Fucking, I don't mind, though. When it comes to growing, I know I've got the ability, the personality, the character, to get 1 million subs. I just need the time to do it. I'm not going to chat shit. Everyone's busy, bruv. You got to live your life, get money, pay the bills. That's why I'm setting up my little GoFundMe. Hit the GoFundMe link. It's 9 bills, though, blood. I shouldn't have put it so much. But yeah, the time's coming, and straight away the time comes, I can go full-time, people. Watch. We're gonna grow together. True conspiracy is that Phil Neville has a twin. Didn't Gaddafi want a gold dinar currency for his country, which would have brought down the dollar, so they killed him? Well, I know he'd give any young person under 21 who got married a house and gold. That's a nice incentive to live a normal life. Do you think Pele scored over 1,000 goals? Cryptocurrency, the new battleground control for the electronic dollar. Back again. What about Beirut realist? Beirut. Oh, I like to think I know a lot about this shit, but truth is I don't. I can't think of anything about Beirut right now. I'm not even sure where that is, blood. Am I a snake in his boots, mate? Gaddafi used to wake and have 4 girls being him platter of cocaine and LSD. That's not even the conspiracy. So what, in that case, blood, we should have made him president, blood. Hey, Arsenal 942. Do you remember when they got Saddam? AR got found guilty and hanged. Don't know if he really did what he was accused of. I remember that they hanged him in a room with officials. Tony Blair, this person. Someone recorded it and put it on YouTube, bruv, back then. Yeah? It's like a group of kids did it. You know, if you and your friends did something, you record it and stick it online and then you regret it. Bro, these are meant to be the people that shaped the nation and this. Man, they're recording brothers dying, sticking it online. That's how I know they didn't kill him, blood. He's probably in a room getting tortured. Why do you need to show us he's hanging and then you throw Bin Laden in the water and do the man who actually apparently did it, you throw in the water, nobody knows. And the other one, you hang him and record it. We all know Tony Blair's doing coke, bro. That's what he's doing in his yard, blood. The BBC are the worst, a mouthpiece for the elite. I know it's true. It's true. Do you think we'll get party? I feel like there is some kind of swapping, shifting, something going on. So it's talking about what's going to It seems like we're going to carry on. Yep, they had universal healthcare in Libya. US did it on purpose. I'm telling you, it's bait. Bait. All right, we'll go to the next one. Goalie chucks one in for Wales. That's what I should have got pictures up with this, man. Fucked up. But yeah, let me go. Goalie chucks it in for Wales. It's one thing that Dan Lewis is remembered for, making one of the biggest balls up in FA Cup finals history. It's quite another that someone said he did it on purpose. The Arsenal goalkeeper, a proud Welshman who had made his international debut just 2 months earlier, watched agonisingly as the ball squirmed under his arm for the only goal of the 1927 showpiece to allow Cardiff City to take the trophy across the Severn Bridge for the only time in the competition's history. So the conspiracy being that the proud Welshman goalie, who was Dan Lewis, the goal was so easily let in, it's almost like he did it on purpose. You know them ones? He literally built his palace with 12-foot walls, and the palace was then built a further 6 foot down. And when he did video messages, he pretended he was poor. Sounds like a fucking hustler, bro. Frankie agnostic. NATO and the Americans helped overthrow Gaddafi because they wanted cheap oil. Now Libya is lawless fuel state. Fucking hell. Well, all I know is Israel needs oil, blood. America don't need it in England. We got enough for 500 years. I'm not going to lie, I know that. But Israel needs it. Maybe we're fighting someone else's oil. What are your thoughts on the religion, G? Interested when you talk on these topics on religion. I don't want to say it and offend people, blood. But what's more likely? Let me just say this. What is more likely? Yeah? There's 1 billion solar systems. In each solar system, there's millions of galaxies. Let's just say 1 in each billion, there's one like Earth, possibly. That gives you the possibility of 50 million planets and life forms. And we're all believing in a God. Listen, it's more likely that man made God to explain and the fear of not knowing and understanding exactly the same area of your brain that's being attacked now by the media, yeah? Social distancing, get away, this and that. Same thing, different part. I believe man made God, blood, yeah? Man made God. That's that, yeah? God's dog backwards, blood. Why don't we call him Tack? Say, blood, oh my Tack. Tack is cat backwards. We might as well. Operation Paperclip. The rounding up of the great citizenship to the Nazi scientists, also known nowadays as NASA. Chris Spurs are not a conspiracy. They aren't winning the league. A lie. That's fact, bro. The whole SEAL team six. The whole SEAL team 6 died that killed him. Ironically, except for the guy who allegedly killed him. Fucking looks like I'm not meeting Cal. Thoughts on Bruce Grobbler match fixing? Don't know the details. Gaddafi was a lad man, aside from the genocide. Oh, well, there you go. Frankie Agnostic. I meant other channels got 100k odd views for Champions League watch along when normally they get less. Oh, I hear you, bro. Yeah, I hear you. I remember Sonny was crying to me one day. They watch it on the final, but they never watch it. Well, stop trying to close me down, bruv. Pagan pussy holes. Don't want Iraq, Syria, Libya, Afghanistan, America are the real tyrants. I don't know. I think it's Israel, blood, and they work through America and England. That's what I think. You can go back far enough. There's been people who stood up for England and America in charge. They got shot in the head. People have tried, which suggests they didn't start it. The power was coming from outside. Yeah? They took over my country, Palestine. They built Israel, and now they take over the world, blood. That's why they got the star on the flag. That star's the Pentagon for the devil, blood. It's the devil, blood. Oh, blood. I'm going to get my channel fucked up. I wasn't talking about the thingy flag, though. I was talking about the Pentagon. Satanists have a flag with a star on it, and that's the star of the goat, the Baphomet. I was talking about the satanic flags. My God, he's Big Sam. If I pray to him, facts say, oh, sorry, let me read that again. I got scared I was going to say something wrong. My God is Big Sam. If I pray to him, he'll give me a bacon butty. If I'm sad and dish out a few slaps to facts they are. That's exactly what it is. It was created to explain the a lie, bruv. A lie. That's the best way to say it, to explain the explainable. Is your channel not taking donations? Try to do a little super chat and that. Oh, hey, I also 942. No, I need 1,000 subs. The only way I can get money now is on the link with the GoFundMe. But do you know what the thing is? I've done it up now. I need to hit a £900 limit, so I'm going to have to keep that link till the end. But when I got my super chats, you can donate again through that if you want. But it's not about money, bruv. But to go full time, I suppose it is, but not yet. But big up everyone. Big up yourself, Arsenal, as well. Big love, bro. Do you think Joe's will end the Spurs trophy drought? Not next. No, he's out there at the wrong time. What is your thoughts on no in the Indian Premier League when they have 3 billion population? It's like, yeah, do you know what? There is I'm going to do a video about that one day, Kev. There's no Asians in the Pakistani or in the Premier League, and I know a lot of good football players in England that are from Asian descent, and they not got the country team, but cricket's taken over. But anyway, there's a video to do about that one day, 100%. Tahir Qureshi. What country are you from? Got a few in me. Welsh, English, Turkish, Cypriot, Palestine, West Indian. There's my countries, but am I forgetting any? I'm just being real. I know people think you lie, but what can you do, bruv? If your mum's dad's from 2 places, and then her mum's from 2 places, and your dad's from 2 places, and her mum and his mum's from 2 places, you're from 8 different places. That is what I am, bud. So I can't help it. Big it up, my Dannies. Will you be able to do what? Yes, man's doing watch along. I'm setting it up. I've got big setups coming. Big setups. Big set. No big setup. But I've got a plan coming. I've got Sky TV and BT, but the BT's on IPTV, so sometimes it goes down. God seems to be a fear mechanism that controls and interferes with your thought process. I just think if there was no God ever spoken and everyone was to have original thoughts. Imagine you got 5 billion people over there, like, where do you think we come from? They're like, well, the bush burned, or I done this, I can't eat this, and I do this. Oh, blood, it would have been nice to get a fucking original thought out of you, you silly cunt. Everyone's saying the same thing, blood. Yeah? That's what I think it's done as well. It just makes everyone say the same shit. I met a brother once, yeah. I said, what do you do? He said, I'm a Muslim. I said, oh, cool. I'm like, what do you do for work, though? He's like, no, I'm a Muslim. I was like, yeah, but what do you do? He's like, no, bro, look. He's like, I've got a TV. I've got a computer. I've got a stereo. I've got this. He's like, I'm just religious now. I was like, blood? What are you cop out? That's not your job, blood. The fuck? Safe, bruv. I'm out early. Catch you soon, fam. Peace to all fellow AR family. Big up yourself, bro. Free the Stein. Trust me, bro. One sec, guys. Have a little bang. Do you know what I think sometimes? This world's a battery, blood. Have you ever seen Rick and Morty? In the episode, he goes into his light and he makes his light run. He's got a whole planet in there. And all their job is to create a whole life just to make the light run. Blood. It's like someone wants to keep this shit alive, bro. It's like we're a little AA battery fueling someone else's planet, probably. Also, realist. I see conspiracies about FIFA not letting India in the World Cup because they didn't let go barefoot. Oh, I thought you was actually coming on something real then, CJ. Sounds like the Rothschilds conspiracy. Them Rothschilds ain't got no conspiracy. It's real, bruv. Them motherfuckers are the bank. Them man, they run this shit. Not caught alive in time, says Big Dog G. He's Big Dog G, another one of my original donators, my Don. I hope you're good, brother. Am I the snake in his boots? Thoughts on the conspiracy that Gordon Brown was some form of resurrection beast from the construction period sent to steal all our good blood? I'll tell you what, one of the conspiracy. His brother was one street away in Portugal when Madeleine McCann went missing, and it was one of the first people they contacted. Can you imagine that? Blood, when your child goes missing, I guarantee Gordon Brown won't be next door when you're on holiday, bruv. It will be Steve, who's fucking MDMA'd out his fucking nut, yeah? Anyway, he'll be no help to you. These fuckers had a high-level elite politician's brother. It's always shit like that happens. There's no coincidence in this world, bruv. These are the same people, like you said. Was Gordon Brown way after Tony? He was way after Tony Blair. What was he chatting? He kept saying New World Order shit. But these are the people that just invaded the country when they knew there weren't shit there, blood. So the chances that they bang kids in the arse is very high. Very, very high. Chris Smith, man creating God in his own image. Oh, listen, who knows? Ha ha ha, I'm a Christian. Might start using that. Indians play cricket, not football. Not really, bruv. I've got better Indian friends that are sick at football. Thoughts of no pre-season games in Africa? I literally had no idea. You already spoke on troops escaping. All right, let's go for another one. Obviously, the conspiracies are getting less juicy, people, but you know what I'm saying. Here's another one. Iranian government order team to take it easy. That's the title. Needing victory against Medicra Bahrain side to secure an automatic qualifying spot for the 2002 World Cup, Iran slumped to a shock 1-0 defeat a few days later. A storm broke after investigative journalism alleged that the team had been ordered to take it easy by their own hardline Islamic government. A section of a supposedly off-the-recording conversation between a journalist and a government minister said, the government of Iran believes it's undesirable for large numbers of youth to congregate on the streets of Tehran and be together and celebrate. This occurred during the last Soccer World Cup after Iran triumphed against USA. There were some regrettable instances of drunkenness. So for the country didn't want the players to inspire happiness, so everyone will come out of their house and celebrate. So they said, you got to lose, bruv. They got a lot of high friends, bruv. That's the worrying thing. Hey, Arsenal, why are they still funding Madeleine McCann's search when so many other kids go missing? Well, you got to think there's a project. Imagine you got like 20 people working a case, 10 people, 1 person, 100 person. When you're working a case, when it's coming to the end, you either put up a statement to say, look, we got enough evidence, we're going to carry on. And then they'll get a budget given to them again. So say, okay, then that's good that we're making progress. Here's 20 grand. Here's 100 grand. If you've got nothing, the case gets closed. It stops getting funding. So these people are fighting for their job as well. So on top of the conspiracy, there's a conspiracy that there's people who just want to keep this case going, keep the search going because they're making money. And it's called Operation Grange. which is about 15 million pound in the hole, and they still want more money. When rightly, Arsenal 942 says, since that day that Madeleine McCann's gone missing, millions of kids have gone missing since then, or thousands. And the stats say when a kid goes missing, after a week or two, the chances are they're no longer with us. So it doesn't make sense. No other kid gets this treatment. So, yeah. Thoughts on the John Kennedy shooting? There was a helicopter from far away with a sniper man on it. Something to do with Barry Seal and the guys who were bringing in the coke for the CIA, who Bill Clinton was ushering in through Arkansas when he was mayor, later on becoming president. But these people, they were the ones involved in it. This, I don't know who, but the helicopter with a guy on it is what shot him. Imagine this. Let me put it to you like this. Imagine all people who have killed people in history. So we put Lee Harvey Oswald in there. This is the guy who shot JFK, apparently. We'll stick the guy who killed Martin Luther King, the guy, any assassination attempt, yeah? Think about it. You now, you're crazy. You want to go and kill someone, yeah, or do something silly, yeah? You've got to go to their event where they're doing music. You've got to go to the stadium. You've got to go and find where the president's driving. Lee Harvey Oswald worked on the same road the president drove past. So imagine just there, the statistical phenomenon, yeah? Imagine you hate someone so much. Oh, I fucking hate fucking, what's his name? Who's the president? Who's the mayor? Who's the fucking prime minister at the moment? Oh, fucking Boris. I hate Boris. I hate Boris. You want to duppy him. You're going to kill him. You get it? Imagine this. And then he drives past your fucking place of work in range with your dusty little rifle for you to shoot. The coincidence doesn't make sense. No person in history has driven to the person's fucking place of work who they get shot by. Lee Harvey Oswald was set up. That's why they had to kill him straight after, because he was involved in something. He must have knew this and that and this. He probably was involved in the conspiracy itself. He probably knew he was going to get duppied. He just didn't know he was going to get set up. But yeah, that's facts, blood. Facts. What do you think on parents putting their kids in academy so they can become pro and make dollar and not giving them proper education? Well, I say, why don't you do it the right way? Do everything you just said, but give them education as well and get dollar. The traditional idea of, oh, God is wrong. He's different in every race. In my eyes, he's white, but my bro sees him as black. This is why I think man created God in his own image. Just mean, the God that I see is a bitch with big titties and a pom-pom, and you're allowed to touch it whenever. She says, just touch it all the time. She's like, just touch it now. You don't even have to ask no more, she says. Just touch it. I could have class one. Cronky are going to use their money to run Arsenal correctly. Damn right lie. A lie. Has Contagion helped to finish off the high street and silence live music experiences? Oh, this is my worry. This is the purpose of the video, because it might be killing the social aspect of life. And not that I'm a big part of it, but it affects everyone's mood in general and everything. Do you know what I'm saying? I'll tell you one person, one group of people whose trade's gone down, blood, is burglars. They can't break our snap, blood. Everybody's in all fucking day, bruv. Yeah? What do you think of man that missed the World Cup penalty that got shot? Oh, the Colombian geezer. I'm going to do a video about that one day, but I probably got that coming up. Am I a snake? The real conspiracy. Why the fuck can't I shift this fridge? I've been trying to sell it for months. It makes ice and cold water a beaut. I want to fly home. Someone fucking... Anyone getting connection trouble? Big up Mide on it. Also... Jokes, I'd say father took money from Chicago Mafia so they could help JFK get elected. Also, they could invade Cubs for the Mafia to get their casinos and money back from there. See, there's a lot of stuff, ins and outs. I don't know. You should do something with Melina. Maybe she tells us how to draw better. Yeah, true. 6 shots in 10 seconds. No chance with the bolt action rifle Oswald used. Oh, it's no chance. And just on the maths alone, bruv. Listen, you can hate someone all you want. The chances they're going to drive past your house in a drop-top convertible whip, blood, is very slim. Arsenal has the same reaction in the transfer market as Boris. Responsible. A lie. That's the best comment you said, blood. Contagion hasn't killed live music. I'm still making music and playing in my yard for neighbours to cheer them up. Can't kill music. A lie. They want you to go and clap at 8 o'clock, you dickheads. I'm billing Zooks at 8. Heard on Atwood's channel. Kids as young as 7 being taught about sex in schools. Parents have no idea. Oral, gay, trans, all sorts. Yeah, bruv, it's true. It's true. It's disgusting what they're doing to the kids. But what can you do? I'm going to read one more conspiracy, people. before we leave it for tonight, I want to make something to eat. Here we go. Tapped up European Cup refers robs the Rams. Tapped up European Cup referee robs the Rams. As Brian Clough's Derby travelled to Turin for their 1973 European semi-cup final against Juventus legend, John Charles warned Old Big Ed that the old lady's German midfielder, Helmut Haller, had the ear of the referee, Gerard Squelsenberg. So when Derby assist Peter Taylor saw Haller accompanying his compatriot into the officials' dressing room at half-time, he hurried after them. Haller jabbed me in the ribs, and while I was gasping for air, some heavies grabbed hold of me. Taylor later huffed. The Rams lost 3-1, thanks to what the Sun described as some of the most amazing refereeing ever. Another blatant setup there. Where are we in the comments? Hey, make sure you like and subscribe, people. Sarson's Realist. Thank you very much. Added to the bolt-action rifle was the fact he was shooting downwards from an elevated position. Damn hard to hit a moving target like that. Exactly. And all the bullet holes in him and all the trajectories that don't... I don't even need to go that far, but there was also in the crowd, there was people in the crowd that day, a woman with sunglasses on and an umbrella and a scarf on and a heavy coat like this, and it was boiling hot. Everyone else is in T-shirts. There's a couple of suspect characters around. But yeah, it definitely wasn't Lee Harvey Oswald. I do think he was involved though. I reckon when it happened, he thought, what the fuck? They just set me up. He's like, we were supposed to set up my man. Like, something like that. But I want to thank everyone for being here, you know. It's been Arsenal's Realist. Like, share, subscribe. Got some preparations to do. We're coming for the 12 people. We're coming back hard for the watch-alongs. Also, the really thing that I've been slacking lately is the videos. Got to make videos, but I've got to be 100% fit again, bruv. Yeah, and I'm getting there, but not quite. So, I want to thank everybody. Iconoclast, Professor Loveform, and I Snake in his boots, Kevin, A Arsenal, every single person who's been in the chat. Thanks for sharing, Army. Don't have nightmares or get praying. Positive attracts negative. It's physics. Positive attracts negative. It's physics. That's me. Oh, but what am I meant to do? Think negative then to get the positive. Frankie Agnostic, will you be doing a watch along for Fulham Arsenal 12:30 this Saturday? First match of the new season, all day long. All day long. Turn the light bulb. 100%. Thank you all for being here, though, guys. Yeah, you know who it is. It's Arsenal's Realist. Make sure you love your people. Make sure your people love you. See you all tomorrow. It's been a good one. I've enjoyed it. And any comments that I did miss, I apologise. And yeah, everyone have a brilliant evening. Chris Smith, look after yourself, brother. A Arsenal, you off one. Take my bro. Good to catch you live again. Nice one, A Arsenal. Frankie, Professor, Icona. Wanna ding dong. See you later, guys. It's Arsenal Realist. Catch you tomorrow. 9:15, yeah? Boom.